whatever, okay? And then she also has a weapon on her hip, okay? This is another type of outside the waistband holster. You know, it works for winter situations. We'll show you real quick inside the waistband holster that she likes to use every once in a while. But this outside the waistband holster, I know it's probably hard to see because she's wearing black clothes, but it's there, okay? So we'll put that back. Okay, so what we're going to do is talk real quick about reaction times to drawing a weapon out of a purse and out of a hip. So when I say go, I want you to draw the weapon out of your purse as fast as you possibly can and aim it in a safe direction, okay? Ready, set, go. Okay, so notice how long that took. She had to move something out of her way, she had to pull the holster off, she had to, I mean, all kinds of different things. Now, you could speed that up if you actually get a purse holster with, but a lot of purse holsters have zippers. So they're going to have to unzip the zipper, or undo the Velcro, or undo the snap to actually get to the weapon and pull it out and draw it, okay? I mean, it's possible to be able to draw it from your shoulder, you know, unzipping and all that jazz, but it's not very effective, especially when, you know, in Washington State at least, an assailant has to be, obviously prove that your life's in jeopardy. You have to be able to do that. And they have to have a weapon, and they have to be at least like 15 yards in front of you, and that's about, or behind you, or 15 yards from you, for you to actually be able to draw your weapon in self-defense. By the time, if he's only 15 yards away, by the time she got that weapon out of her purse, he's already up on her. I mean, it's too late. So, now I want you to draw the weapon from your hip as fast as I can when I say go, okay? Ready, set, go. Very quick, very quick. So this is the thing. Now I want to tell you a quick story. This is a quick story about a local female here in Washington State. She bought her first gun, stuck it in her purse, and, you know, was carrying it for a long, long time. She thought that was the perfect way to carry it. She thought that was great. Well, this is what ended up happening. So she was walking down the street, got mugged. The assailant stole her purse. She's like, dang it, her gun was in there, okay? Which some people are like, dang, well, he might use that gun and hurt somebody else, whatever, that sucks, you know. I mean, that's bad as it is. She gets home later that night. The person's sitting at her kitchen table with her gun, her purse, waiting for her to come home. Because why? Because she had an ID, had her address, had all of her information inside her purse. I just don't think that carrying a weapon in your purse is the smartest idea. Because if that person gets a hold of that, they can do whatever they want. Just imagine what happened when she got home. He didn't wait for her to get home to kill her. We'll put it that way, okay? So use your imagination and figure out what happened next. But if you want to carry a weapon in your purse, you need to really think about the consequences that can happen, okay? The person could have grabbed her purse, found the gun before she got away, and pulled the gun on her. So having it attached to your hip is probably the best option. A lot of assailants, females, this is for you, a lot of assailants are not going to assume that a female is carrying a weapon, okay? It's just the way it is. They're not going to assume it, so they're not going to be looking to see if there's a bulge. If there's a bulge, it could be anything. A cell phone, you know, we got those big, huge 4-5-inch screen cell phones. It could be a cell phone, it could be anything. They're not going to think twice. They're not going to think that they're carrying a weapon. That's why they choose to mug females more often than they choose to mug males. So you need to keep that in mind when you're carrying a weapon. So go ahead and grab your inside the waistband holster. So as you guys can see that, you know, this is typical female attire. You know, this is her business attire. This is what she wears to work every day. It's pretty obvious that she's carrying a weapon, okay? So now I want you to go ahead and put that weapon inside the waistband holster where you usually like to carry it. Let me help you for time's sake. Okay. Now don't pay attention to this holster, it's through her belt, so it's going to obviously bulge. Now go ahead and just spin for the camera. You can't even tell that weapon's there. Okay? It's another option for females. It's a great option, great option. As far as safety, okay, this is what I want everybody to understand. when you're carrying a weapon, you cannot carry a weapon like this. You cannot carry a weapon in your pocket like this, in a holster. You cannot carry a weapon, especially in your pocket with other items like a wallet or keys or anything, without a holster especially, but because you never know what can hit that trigger. A lot of these weapons, the Springfield XDS has a great safety system. We'll talk about that in a later video, but this always has to be in a holster. Every weapon has to be in a holster everywhere. If it's by your bed, stick it in a friction holster in between your bed frame and your mattress, so on and so forth. That is the #1 safety key. Keep all weapons in a holster. If you do anything, keep them in a holster, okay? Real quick, I just want to talk about our next videos coming up. I want to make this kind of short. I don't want to bore you guys, but this is really good information, so hopefully you're paying attention. But next videos we're going to talk about children and guns. Do they mix or do they not mix? I'm going to tell you they mix, but you'll find out why I say that in later videos. We're also going to have some range time. We're going to show proper trigger technique, proper weapon handling, proper way to hold a pistol, so on and so forth. We're going to do a couple of rifle reviews. We got a lot of stuff coming, so subscribe. Please subscribe. You know, I really appreciate all the views that I got in the last video. Even though the last video was kind of crappy, I know it's my first time, that's my second time, I've learned how to make some improvements. So please subscribe so I can see what we got going on, to see how much people are actually liking these videos. And don't forget to comment. If you like what you hear, let me know. If there's something you want me to add to or take away or all that kind of good stuff, or correct, or if I said something wrong, or if whatever, please comment it in the bottom of the screen. That way I can use it for next videos, and I can just be better and better. Remember, this is a public service for everyone. You know, a lot of places, they don't require you to go to a class before you get a concealed pistol license. I think it's my duty, it's everybody's duty, it's your duty to make sure everybody knows. If you're an avid gun owner and you know the do's and don'ts of owning a weapon, please post a video response to this. Make sure everybody knows. Whatever I left out, post a video. Let them know. Let them know different reasons why you should use a holster, why you shouldn't, what holsters you should use, what's comfortable, what's good, all that kind of stuff. Let them know your opinions, because these people need your help. The people that are just buying guns, they need your help. Don't forget. As always, stay safe, shoot safely, and Quick Shot out.